Oh, look at that. It correlates with the time of day. That's cute. A lot of Axis's visual novels do that. Oh, what's good, everybody? Mid-Morning Soul back at it again with another chapter playthrough for Olympia Soiree. First off, let us get to the getting, because I know this thing will probably like to cut me off. So folks, last we left, we were introduced to Olympia, aka her real name, which I left at default. So if you know, you know. Or you'll know when you read with me when we get into this next chapter. But basically, homegirl, we got a little bit of backstory. Oh shit, it still does it. Okay, that wasn't enough. History. Alright, y'all, so I totally forgot with some of these Axis titles. But we got the backstory. Not all of it, but a good portion of Olympia and what her deal is. She's residing with the yellow folk, and she had to be commissioned or propositioned, whatever, to dance to please Lady Amaterasu to get the sun back, because it was just all of a sudden the sun was gone, and a whole bunch of hubbub with the townsfolk and her, since she is the last remaining white member. She has to have marriage and babies. She just turned 18, so that's a lot on her shoulders. Oh, I said, oh, don't worry about her real name. That is her real name, Byakuya, and I just left it at the default. So folks, without further ado, let's go on and jump right back into it. I don't know how these are going about, but this is the next part, chapter, act, whatever the case may be. Yomotsu Hirasaka. Let's get on into it. Shall we? We shall. Good. The sun looks fine today. That TV is loud. I was worried, given everything that's happened, but it looks like things are back to normal again. It felt so good to be under the warm sun. I could see Tenyo Island clearly from my balcony. Strange. I feel really refreshed today. I thought to myself as I looked out at the blue sea and skies. Maybe it's because I was so angry yesterday and cried so much. It's possible that I feel better because I spoke up for myself.
今後1年の猶予を与えますので、後輩相手、夫となる者を探してください。
Oh yeah, Akaza was like willing and volunteering, such a good sport, willing to take one for the team. But I want to choose my own man, if you don't mind, sir. Please and thank you. There's no way I can forgive him for what he said, but I suppose I can thank him for providing me the opportunity to speak my mind. While looking out at the beautiful sparkling sea, I yawned deeply. It would feel good to go for a swim today. Maybe I'll sneak out later. Girl, you already got cussed out or whatever. You got reprimanded for trying to escape. I wouldn't sneak out. Wait, now's not the time for that. I need to start looking for my future husband. Alright, okay. I knew my mission was to carry on the legacy of the white, but it was still embarrassing. How on earth will I find a man? Girl, this is Otome. You'll find one. You're practically a fucking magnet. They'll just run right to you, run into you. Well, all I can be sure of is that I'm not going to just find him, or I'm not going to find him just waiting around here. I offered my daily prayer to Lady Amaterasu when suddenly... Did I hit the thing? Oh.
まだそんな格好でいるのか。すぐに外出の支度をしなさい。
What are you talking about, yellow stepdad? What?
これから医者な点でお前の審問を行うことになった。
Trial? What the hell did I do? Alright, so viewer pointed out to me that I should have just hit up on the D-pad, or because you could do it for the Joy-Con. So let me see. Oh, God, I'm so stupid. Oh. I thought because I saw buttons that I had to use the buttons. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, the user. I forgot her. I know it has Teresa in there. So thank you, viewer Teresa. I really appreciate you. And yeah, I'm an idiot. I know. So I don't have to edit all this crap. All right. Ishaneten, a sacred location where the leaders of the primary classes convene to discuss important matters. It is home to Kakurinomiya, also known as Hiruko's residence, as well as the inquiry room where interrogations take place. Oh my. Trial. An interrogation presided over by the leaders of the primary classes where criminal proceedings take place. A member of the Kotowari is always present during the cross-examination of those charged with crimes. So let me guess, Akaza's gonna be there? That's pretty much it, right? Alright, so I'm a dummy. I should have used... I could use the up on the D-pad. Huh? What did she do? Oh, wow. Ishaneten. Alright. We Phoenix right up in here? It's the inquiry room. I was feeling so much better this morning, but it's all gone downhill. I was at God, I can't say this word. Ishaneten, in a room known as the inquiry room. This was where criminals stood trial before the three leaders of the highest standing on this island.
久しぶりね、オランピア。まずは誕生日のお祝いを申し上げるわ。成人おめでとう。
Olympia, why are you frowning up like that? And then, okay, look at you, sis. Look at Oni-sama. She looking cute. Thank you very much.
これであなたも交配することができる。夫となるのはどのような方でしょう。
What the fuck? That's kind of creepy that everybody knows your business. Like, oh yes, you know you gotta find your husband and continue the bloodline. Like, lady, calm down.
私からもお祝いを言わせておくれ。誕生日おめでとう。
Hello. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, that's the primary colors, all right. Red, blue, and yellow. So why am I in trouble? This man was Grandmaster Jigen of the Red. Grandmaster Jigen, the leader of the Red, he is an outsider who used his knowledge from the other world to save the people of the Red, who had long been shunned as descendants of cursed blood. Okay. And this woman was Elder Sister Shura of the Blue. Elder Sister Shura, the leader of the Blue. She is the only woman to have ever held the position of the leader on Tengu Island. She is highly respected by her people but does not seem very fond of Olympia. But what I do? What I do? Is it because I'm young and shit? She feels some sort of way? And this was Doma of the Yellow. Despite the power of the Kotowari and the military in enforcing the law, all final decisions on Tengu Island were made by these three. It's kind of scary, especially when one doesn't like you already. Military. The policing authority of Tengu Island in charge of enforcing law and order.
昨日のことは聞いたわ。確かに誕生日当日に召喚とはいささか請求とは感じるけれど。
However,
私はおおむね赤座に賛成です。年頃の娘ですもの。早く良き夫を得て子を産むべきです。
I mean, like, the girl is in her prime when it comes to childbearing age. Holy shit, you guys are so impatient.
最後のたった一人の大事な白が不慮の事故で命を落としてしまったら困りますものね。
You threatening me? You want to get froggy, sis? I don't care if you are the leader of the blue. You will get stomped on, lady. You don't buck down. Coming off like she threatening me. Bitch. I wasn't considered a criminal. At least not publicly. I had been summoned here every year since my arrival to deliver my report as the last white. In other words, I didn't like this place at all.
確かに私たち3人であれば赤座を止めることはできるわ。でもねえオランピア、あなただって早く良き相手を見つけたいでしょ
I guess so. It is what is deemed. I nodded silently. Girl! Okay, whatever.
彼の行動は正しい。すべてこの島の法規にのっとっている。反対する理由がない。
She did.
白を残すことを第一に考えるべきだ。
お二方がそうおっしゃるのならば。
I'm not sure that Doma agrees with them. I don't agree with them either, girl. You're supposed to live your life.
どうま隔離の宮のひろこ様からお声はないの
Is that edict or edict? Oh, you can use the joystick too. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Kakurinomiya. The palace grounds located past the inquiry room at Ishanaten. Hiruko is said to reside beyond the wooden blinds. Only the leader of the Yellow is capable of opening the blinds or hearing Hiruko's voice. Interesting. Okay, so y'all, out of curiosity, I had to look up the word edict because I've rarely seen that used. And that is considered an official order or proclamation issued by a person in authority. Fair enough. Interesting, though. Surprised they didn't have that as a term. Let us continue.
白を途絶えさせてはならぬと。
Yes. But don't you need like two whites? Or I don't know how genetics plays a role in this. Elder Sister Shura glanced towards the blinds. Beyond those blinds is the grand chamber Kakurinomiya, where Lord Hiruko is said to reside. So I think they consider him God or something. Of course, I've never had the chance to hear Lord Hiruko's voice before. Something tells me you're going to hear it.
宗主、この世は暗闇であった。女神アマテラスが太陽を作り、女神ツクヨミが月を作った。
Yeah, Tsukuyomi is the goddess of the moon or something. Tsukuyomi, the creator of the moon in this world. No, but isn't that a traditional Japanese goddess of the moon? Or god? I thought Tsukuyomi was a goddess. Let me be quiet.
そこに琴屋からまれびとであるヒルコ様がアシュの船に乗り現れた。
Read. A perennial plant that grows near water. It is said that Hiruko arrived in this world on a boat of reeds. Okay.
ヒルコ様はまずこの天狗島を、さらに尊い3つの色をお作りになられ、それぞれに力を与えた。
Really? So, yellow... I hope they talk about it. I think yellow is like... Oh, they said it. You see the ears and the hands. So, yellow can hear the voice of Hiruko. Blue... I guess... is the best resources. Because I see a lot of that show. And then red is skilled in fighting or something like that. So I think, I don't know.
生には魂を天に
Oh.
返す力を。
You know, it would have helped if I just progressed.
王
Sorry.
にはヒルコ様のお声を聞く力を。
関には呪われた地と土地を。
Oh, what? That's not a gift. Cursed blood and land. That was the lore behind Tengu Island, which was why the primary colors were highest ranking classes on this island. Primary, a tier of colors comprised of red, blue, and yellow. The leaders of each are the highest authority on Tengu Island. Those in the primary tier may wed others of primary colors as well as those of secondary colors. Okay, we're basic lore on basic art knowledge. What? It's so intense. The outsider, Lord Hiruko. I heard that he used to speak directly to his subjects from behind those blinds, but I don't think there's anyone there anymore. I really shouldn't think about that. I really shouldn't think about that at a time like this.
なぜ王だけしかヒルコ様のお声が聞けないのでしょう。どうも、あなたが嘘をついていると言いたいわけではないのよ。ただ あのミスの向こうに行き、ヒルコ様のお声を聞けるのは王の長だけ。少しだけ不公平な気がしているのよ。
だがあなた方は魂を天に返すことができる。それは私たち王には難しい。
そうそう。我が席など尊い力どころか呪われているのだからな。
So, Shura, shut your fucking mouth. The curse of the red. I recalled what Akaza told me. Akaza. Whatever.
お二方がそうおっしゃるのでしたら、これ以上のわがままは慎みますわ。
Yes, please do.
でもね、オランピア、あなたは女としてとても幸運よ。
Okay. Why is that?
夫を自分で自由に選べるんですもの。
I think don't she have like some? Don't she have like some restrictions? Like she can't get with a criminal or the what the heck is that? The underground people? I don't know their name. Starts with a V or something like that. Versi? Lord. Yeah, I forgot. Girl, get you a husband so you can shut up.
他の者たちは数少ない候補の中から選ばねばならない。
Okay.
つまり、望まぬ相手との婚姻も受け入れるというこ
「Bound to those they do not love. I suppose she's right. Though the reality of the situation still hasn't settled in yet."
と。そんな顔をしないで、オランピア。意地悪を言ったわけではないのよ。ごめんなさいね。
She being all the way petty.
ただ、自由に選べるということは、あなたを待ち構える罠もあるかもしれないということ。
Chill out, girl. I think I got this. Of course, Byakuya asked her, "What do you mean?"
世の中には本当に愚かでひどい男もいるのよ。可愛いあなたが辛い目にあったりしないか、今から不安で仕方がないの。
生涯たった一人の女を誠実に愛する男もいるぞ、大志。
そうでしたわね。
Can you like not scare Byakuya, please? I will keep everyone's advice in mind. They're grilling my girl.
審問は無事に済んだようですね。
Hey. Hi. He was standing outside of Ishananten.
昨日は少し私も請求すぎたのではと反省いたしました。
What, that you're willing to offer yourself for the greater good, the great cause? Don't be hasty, my boy.
お時間を割いていただくことになり恐縮ですね。どうか今一度ご足労願えればとお迎えに上がった次第です。
Hey, I want to meet the other men too now. But sure, I'll humor you.
席には呪われた地と土地を。
His pompous attitude makes it hard to believe that anyone's cursed him. And I've heard that the red are much more prosperous than the other colors.
いかがですか？それともこの後は何かもう予定でも。
Do I? I don't know. I hate to admit it, but it's not like I know where to start looking for my soulmate. He's right there. He's one of them. Girl. Everything happened so suddenly yesterday. I should also I should also apologize for acting hastily. There are a few things that I'd like to ask about. Will you lead the way? So I can choose any person to be my husband?
すでに思う相手が
You offered. Not at all. I just recalled that you mentioned it. Are you sure about this? Why is it that only I am allowed to choose? I believe you mentioned that marriage is determined by a person's color class. Girl, you got the wild card.
つまり望まぬ相手との婚姻も受け入れるということ。
Of course, it's not like there's anyone similar to my color class to choose from.
それはあなただけが天女島のものだからです。
Yeah.
あなたは、いえ、この島のものほとんどが知らないと思いますが、正式に法で定められています。天女島の女は天狗島のどの色の男とも婚姻を結ぶことができると。
But I thought I couldn't choose any old body. Huh? Wait, I've never heard that before. You aren't toying with me, are you?
石化の際。
What? Red Calamity. An incident that struck Tenyo Island 13 years ago and resulted in the deaths of women of the white and the disappearance of the sun. Olympia was the only survivor. What'd y'all do?
聞く前にあの不幸な事件があったからでは。そしてあなたは島を去った。
How much does he know? If he really is in charge of all the records on the island, then he must know everything. My body tensed up from the anxiety and anger churning inside of me. No, I have to stay calm. Losing myself in front of him now would be uncalled for.
言葉を選ばずに言えば、あなたが生まれ育った天女島は特殊な治外法権区域なのです。白の女だけが暮らす島。
The highest ranking class according to Tengu Island law, surpassing even those of the primary tier. Those in this class are allowed to marry any person from any color class.
男が住むことを許されない島。
I know them women went butt crazy. No, I'm just kidding.
天狗島の者は何人たりとも近づいてはならないと伝えられる禁足地。
An area restricted from entry. That's pretty much what a prohibited area is. Tenyo Island remains the only prohibited area in the world.
はるか昔からそうであったと記録には残っていますが、確かな理由は定かではない。なぜそんなことになったのか、私も強い興味を抱いています。
Before you say anything more, I know nothing about what you've just told me.
でしょうね。先ほどの反応から見ても。
but I can say this. I'd appreciate if you keep to yourself and not meddle in my homeland to satisfy your own curiosity.
失礼しました。
Ooh, that gentleman real quick.
情報収集も私たち断りの大事な任務です。悪意はありませんでした。
Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh. I'm sorry about that. With all that's happened since yesterday, I've been a bit on edge. I've known that the women of this island get married when they reach 18. But I didn't expect that you would take such a great interest in my search for a husband. Girl, he's one of them that would take interest. There was a hint of sarcasm in my voice. Well, I didn't portray that.
とにかく現在重要なのはあなたがどの色の男も夫にできるということです。
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna go see the other guys too now.
ですからどうぞ好きな相手を選んでください。
It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet, girl. Easy for you to say. I'm still struggling with the first step of figuring out where to start. The only men I've spoken with so far are Doma, Lord Jigen, Tsukiyomi, and the staff at Doma's estate.
そうそう。一応ここの副所長も紹介しておきます。
Damn, is he a hottie?